Ask a chatbot about a document it has never seen, like a company policy that changed last week. And it'll often answer with total confidence and be completely wrong. A large language model only knows what it absorbed during training, and that knowledge is frozen at a cutoff date. It's basically taking a closed book exam, so when it doesn't know something, it doesn't stop. It just predicts a plausible sounding answer. The fix is to hand it the book. That's the whole idea behind RAG, Retrieval-Augmented Generation. Before the model answers, we go find the relevant facts and feed them in. Normally, the path is short. Your question becomes a prompt, the prompt goes to the model, and the model generates an answer straight from memory. RAG adds one step in the middle, a searchable knowledge source the model can pull from. Same model, but now it's an open book exam. First, you take your own documents, manuals, reports, support articles, and slice them into small bite-sized chunks. Each chunk runs through an embedding model, which turns the text into a list of numbers that captures its meaning. Similar ideas end up with similar numbers. Those number lists, called vectors, get stored in a vector database, being a system built to search by meaning instead of by exact words. When you ask a question, it gets turned into a vector too, using the same model. Now your question and your documents speak the same numerical language. The database finds the chunks whose vectors sit closest to your question. So, how do I reset my password can match an article titled Account Recovery, even with no words in common. Those top matching chunks get pasted into the prompt as context, right alongside your original question. That combined prompt goes to the model and it writes its answer, using the facts you just handed it, not just whatever it happened to memorize. The payoff is big. Fewer made-up answers, access to fresh and private data, and no need to retrain the model every time something changes. And because the answer is built from real documents, the system can point to its sources, so you can actually check its work. The term comes from a 2020 research paper by Patrick Lewis and his team. He's since admitted he'd have picked a nicer sounding name than RAG if he'd known how popular it would get. Today, RAG powers chatbots that answer from company handbooks, customer support tools, and search assistants, and it's becoming the backbone of more and more AI agents. So RAG doesn't make the model smarter, it just gives that brilliant, slightly out-of-date expert an open book and the right page right when it's needed. If that finally made RAG click, consider subscribing for more.